Hi, this is Kep Kepner, CPA here in Dallas. I'm going to talk about the Cadillac tax. No, this is not the luxury tax for having an automobile that costs more than $30,000. That's old news in the old Tax Act. This is about Obamacare. Now, the way that Congress writes bills is they put things off into the future so it doesn't seem like it's a big deal. And that's what happened with the Cadillac tax. Obamacare has been around now for a few years, and it's starting to hit everybody really hard. And for certain people in 2019, they're going to get hit with the Cadillac tax. The Cadillac tax says if you are covered by a health plan paid for by your employer, and the value of your plan is greater than $10,200 for an individual or $25,000 for a couple, the amount over that threshold is going to be taxed at 40%, a tax rate that's higher than any income tax rate we have in the United States. So obviously they're working to target the fat cats, right? The fat cats means in large corporations, people have moved up to middle management. All of a sudden, they're a fat cat, okay? The self-employed businesses who have more than 50 employees and where the owner is earning more than $200,000, all of a sudden, he's a real fat cat. He might not be able to make payroll next week, but he's a fat cat as far as Obama is concerned. So how much are your employers going to be willing to pay? Do they have to pay you that extra tax so that the tax gets covered? Are they going to put it on you? The Tax Act from Obama is a little unclear on this. It says the provider is the one to pay the tax. Typically that would mean the employer. So if you have a health plan that's worth $15,000 and you're single, then the extra tax is $2,000. Is your employer just going to pocket up that $2,000 for you and everybody else that works for him? I don't think so. You can look for your benefits to decline. But what about the self-employed people? Who's their provider? Well, if you have an HSA or an Archer MSA, you're basically self-insuring, and you got to pay yourself. And more than likely, you're going to have to pay this excess tax. The answer really is to keep your number of employees to less than 50. And I can assure you a lot of businesses are doing that just today. So if you want to understand this, give us a call.